Hi friends, this is Autumn from Autumn Rain Builds. Here to talk to you today about a recent build that I just did of the Hiwonder 6 Degree of Freedom robotic arm. It was a build that took me about 3 hours to finish in total, and it was a big ass pain in the butt, but it's finished now. So I'm going to link the actual build. Well, I'll post a video of the actual build after this with this video, and yeah, kind of like a time lapse of it. So you can see how much of a pain I had to go through, but if you want to torture children, then this is a great way to do it. Let's see, does this thing have a product rating for how ages X and up? Because it should have one that's for 18 plus because of how much of a pain it was last night to build this. I'll give an overview of quickly about it. It's got a lot of good components that you would expect from a 6 Degree of Freedom robotic arm. You've got your standard software to control the servos. You've got easy assembly. That's a lie. You have YouTube videos that the company has posted. So unlike other robotic arms that you would expect where they actually give you each thing in a little tiny baggie, which I have another video coming out of that kind of robotic arm that I'm putting together. They actually tell you the sizes of each specific screw and nut and bolt. You'll see during the video how everything was just in a single bags of just giant parts. And don't get me wrong, they gave you more than enough hardware to put it all together and more. Because I wound up with almost an entire bag and almost an entire robot worth of hardware and screws, nuts, and bolts to put another one together. So overall, this was a okay project to put together. The computer software, so I got to test out the computer software with it a little bit, and it worked quite well with the computer software, and I was very happy to see how that went. I tried to get the PS2 controller to work, and I'm not sure if there is a firmware that you have to download. I couldn't find anything in the literature yet, but I plugged it in, tried everything that I could to get the little PS2 controller. It's a legitimate PS2 controller that must have gotten modified to fit their needs to actually work with this. So, yes. So for me, I'm going to mostly be using the Arduino side of this. Apparently it has capabilities to be accessed via Arduino. So either Arduino or Raspberry Pi, because this is going to go into my actual machine learning thesis project. So, just wanted to give a quick pro versus con. Pros are, I mean, it was a $200 box kit. All the parts are nice aluminum, so everything is quite nice in the aluminum. The actual grabber came in by itself as one complete unit, so you didn't really have to worry about that. All the servos seem to be in workable condition. And yeah, the controller, everything is very simple. It's just the instruction guides they give you for this don't make logical sense. Half the time they were asking to put the servo together inside of the actual bracket where it's easier just to do everything like for specifically this one. It's easier to put this separate and then put this together before putting this on. Half of it was just intuition on putting these together because I put my own together a while back for just a DIY servo arm project. So yeah, pros are it's a complete kit, it works, it looks like functionally you've got everything you need, it looks like it's going to stand up. Cons, I'm going to say $200 for a kit that should have only costed like maybe $100. I don't see the point. I spent $60 for a kit that's very similar, and yeah, it's about the same. Honestly, all this comes with is just another base to go with it. So take that as you will, and yeah, enjoy watching me fight to put this together for 3 hours. You won't have to watch the full 3 hours of it because I'm going to shrink it down, but as always, thank you for watching. This is Autumn from Autumn Rain Builds, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!